everybody, it's your girl DAZZLE.tarot, and I'm back for another tarot reading. So please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, everything is in the description box, okay? So I hate to say this during these times, during these types of readings, but I have to give this disclaimer. Everything I do here is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only, until modern science can come up with a medical equation that the metaphysical science is in fact a valid form of science, and all tools of divination such as tarot, oracle, pendulums, bones, Ouija boards, all that are considered valid tools of science. Until then, everything is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. I hate to inform you guys, right? And if you guys are watching my video, I'm pretty sure you guys know by now that, for one, just another disclaimer, if you guys see me looking over that way, I'm really looking at my fur baby and seeing what he is eating. Lex. He likes to get into a lot of stuff when I'm doing my readings, okay? So if you guys see me looking over this way and, you know, screaming Lex, that's him being mischievous. Anyway, it's come to my attention some heartbreaking stuff. Ronnie, who is the ex-boyfriend of Chrisean Rock, has passed away. Unfortunately, he was gunned down in his neighborhood, I think in front of his home, not too far from his home, by another senseless act of gun violence. The Arundel County Sheriff Department is basically saying it was basically targeted. It seems targeted, and if you guys know anything, to reach out to them. Before his death, he had pretty much gained attention because he was on the internet talking about how he wanted to get a DNA test for Chrisean Jr. And, you know, her fans were so upset, while other people was like, yeah, he should get one. Chrisean Jr. looks just like him. You know, I'm one of the people who felt like Chrisean Jr. looked just like him. Hold on, y'all. I knew it. He was literally going to get into something. And it's always when I am trying to mind my business, right, and do my readings. So, let me get my waist piece together. Look, I don't even care, y'all. I lost some weight. So, look. Basically, you know, he had the internet divided, right? In a nutshell. And I don't like how it's been rolling out about his death and stuff. Blueface's mom posted, and her post was off-putting as usual. You had Whack 100 who initially posted about his death, and he asked for confirmation or whatever, and then he since took the post down. And pretty much, you would think that, because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody says, you laid down with this man. He was riding and dying for you, getting locked up, catching bodies for you. He do deserve a rest in peace, no matter how you feel about it at the moment. When it comes to the paternity test, the fact is, I gotta be real honest. Before I even think about doing a reading, I have to have an adult conversation with y'all, okay? This internet shit ain't shit, okay? People are living real lives outside of the internet. People come to this internet with their shenanigans, Lex, and you guys take it as Bible. They lie to y'all every day. They they conjure up storylines every day, and y'all take it as Bible, and it's not the truth. The truth is, that dude did do more for her in the real life than any of the drama on the internet can ever be. Okay? It's ridiculous. The fact of the matter is, if a man go and do a bid for you and he passed away, there is no reason why you can't simply say rest in peace. Or just don't say nothing at all. What she decided to do is post the old paternity test that she did with Blueface. Repost it. Which is worse, right? Which is crazy. And honestly, I was in the comment section on Ice Cream Convos, and I gotta read this to y'all because crazy. So basically, Chrisean Rock shares prenatal DNA results following Ronnie Doe's tragic passing, right? Basically, instead of just saying rest in peace, she wanted to repost the DNA results like he's still not in the right to question it, or it shouldn't be questioned. Do you not know there are lots and lots of parents who's had paternity tests done, who got it redone for clarity for the other party? Yes, it happens. Real life. Real stuff. So I don't see why that clears anything. It doesn't clear nothing. So what it sounds like is she wanted the issue dead along with him. She wanted to die with him. Right? So, which is very selfish and ungodly. Okay, so what I posted was really funny how it's after he died though that she posted that. And yet and still, he should have gotten a DNA test. And they got like 27 likes or whatever. Who was looking at it? Whatever. So, it was a couple of people that was like, I like this. It's not the time. She filed. And then someone else was like, I agree. He should have gotten his test. That's all he wanted. And then, oh my God, there's someone else said, actually, it was reposted as stated in the caption. Which means she has posted it before. And I'm like, okay, so what is that supposed to give? So I said, well, it went over your head, huh? It's cool. To be honest, that's actually worse. She intentionally posted it. Why was he the enemy? Why was he the enemy? He wasn't the enemy when Chris was hopping from Blue to Ronnie Chico stick, was he? Simultaneously, was he? No, he wasn't. He wasn't a bad guy when she was sucking his pain and sucking Blueface pain and riding on Blueface and him simultaneously on different days in the same month or whatever the case may be. Was he? Was he the enemy when he took the bed for you? He wasn't, was he? Then I said, the whole situation is Chrisean's fault. Yes, it is. As an adult, being honest, this whole situation surrounding this baby is all Chrisean's fault. Okay, when it comes to paternity. Why is it Chrisean's fault? What did I say? I said, when you have multiple sex partners, there is a chance if pregnancy occurs, your partners will be unsure about paternity. Okay? I thought that was basic knowledge. Like logic. I thought that was basic. Y'all didn't think that was basic? I mean, if you have sex with two people around the same time of conception and that baby come out looking like one or the other a little bit more, you telling me not one of them is going to question anything? The fact alone that you're having sex with more than one person around conception, they're going to be questions. They're going to be unsure. They're going to want to know. They're going to ask you like, well, you sure? You know, they're going to ask those things. And you being an adult, and she's an adult. She's not a child. Okay? She's not a little girl. She's not Naziah Harris. No, she's not. What she is she's in her 20s. She's old enough to buy alcohol. She's old enough to vote. She's old enough to buy cigarettes. She's old enough that if she actually gets locked up, she's going to adult prison, not baby kitty jail. You see what I'm saying? She's not going to no juvenile facility. She's going to an adult jail. She's old enough to join the army. I don't care what this is. The fact of the matter is, at some point in time, you hold people accountable for their actions. So yes, if you have sex with 2 or more people during the time of conception, people are going to ask questions, and you are going to get one of them that acts a fool, like that ain't my baby, and you're going to, and sometimes you'll get someone who's adamant that it's their baby. But that's on you. You chose to lay down with multiple people. That's just what it is, and it's not even slut shaming. It just is what it is. Like, it's the facts and the reality, right? He had every right to ask for one, even if it was just to clear his conscience. Exactly. If Blueface came in you and he also came in you, I don't care what no prenatal paternity test said. If I want to petition the court or some legal stuff and I want a paternity test, I am allowed one, because guess what? I did lay with you too. And I do have the suspicion that this could be my child. And it looked like me, dry like. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. He has every right to. Okay? Then, what else I said? I basically summed it all up. Moral of the story is, stop giving out your hot box to multiple men at once if you're going to get mad when they question your baby. Logical, right? You don't want nobody to question your baby, the paternity of your baby, and who his father is. Guess what you gotta do? You gotta prep for that before you even think about having kids, or before you even think about having sex unprotected. You need to realize this: if I have sex with multiple people, somebody gonna question something. If I get pregnant around the time I'm having multiple sex partners. I mean, and if they feel like they want to have some type of paternity test, if they question something, I can't be too mad. I can only be. There's a limit to how mad I can be. Out of anything, I need to be mad at myself. Okay. That's what that is, right? All right. That's what grown women have to face when they do stuff like that, right? I mean, teenagers too, you know, but that is a hard, real world thing. Okay. Then someone said, swear I said that to her in my response, talking about the girl that I was responding to. This was another girl. That makes it even worse. What the hell? And that's when I was like, these people bat-ish crazy. They are. It's like, you cannot, at some point, y'all are dangerous. You guys were yes girl, yes her, off a cliff to oblivion. And it's hypocritical. Like, how y'all want Jay-Z to take a paternity test for this guy that's claiming to be his love child, but y'all don't want Chrisean to have to take one? How do y'all... What it boils down to is that you guys are living in some type of cyberland that feels like, because I like a person, I'm going to promote them to not have to take accountability, and even if I see them act in certain ways, I'm not going to say nothing. Okay, I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm getting from y'all, and it's exhausting. But in the same token, let's get back on Ronnie Boo. I really want to know what happened, right? And a lot of people are blaming Chrisean, right? Because they call her a setup queen. Because remember, she got him to kill that guy in California, right? So they call her a setup queen. So my whole thing is, I wonder if she did it, right? So I wonder if she has anything to do with it, right? So let's just ask, what happened leading up to Ronnie Boo's death? And rest in peace to him, right? And he was young. He was in his 20s. He was young. He was a young adult. He was just starting life. You know, hey, he made mistakes. He even did time, but he got out at an age where he can still get his life together and move forward. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then it's senseless. Gun violence is senseless. There's no reason why he had to go like that. And I'm saying this as a gunshot survivor too, as a victim of DC violence. I'm saying that it's, you know, coming from that point. So, I want to know what happened leading up to Ronnie Bowes' unalivement. Ronnie Bowes' death. 1, 2, 3. Well, this doesn't say that he was okay. You have the Hermit right here. So this is him in like isolation mode. You can say isolation. You can say that seeking inner counsel. There's a reason why he stopped being on the internet and stuff like that. I feel like he was around his family more. Okay, I feel like it was a pause. It was a period of just yielding to the universe. It was a period of just gathering himself, right? But I think he had people around that, you know, loved him, that would give him advice. I even feel like he could have even had opportunities on the table for himself. So, what I get from all that, and I'm reading all these cards like this, right? And I'm just getting to it because I know I've been talking and talking and talking. So, I don't really, this is something for him. He didn't see that coming. So, that means it was no, like, prior real altercation that'll make him afraid. So, it wasn't anything like that. This was more of him. He was getting his mind right. He was absolutely getting his mind right. So this was something then. This was something unbeknownst to him. He probably didn't, he ain't see that coming. Okay. Like I don't know if it's a blitz or whatever the case may be. But he was all trying to get his mind right. So why did they unalive him? Because I don't... It wasn't no big turmoil going on at the time. Like, it wasn't. So, why did they unalive him? 1, 2, 3. Judgment in the reverse. Carrying the burden. And 6 of Pentacles in the... Over money. Okay. Feeling entitled over money. Okay, they feel like that he wasn't giving them money, however that looks. Right? The 6 of Pentacles in the reverse sticks out to me. So that means that selfish behavior, not giving someone the opportunity, greedy behavior, so it can be coming from him or them. But I feel like there's a sense of poverty in that area. Okay, I'll just say it like that, right? And I like to say it like around in DC. DC, you want to get killed real fast? Start making money and let people know you making money, right? Let people see you on TV. Let them assume you're making money. That jealousy, Jezebel spirit, run up through them. Take you out every time. They say, oh, we was just trying to rob them. No, they wasn't. You don't just kill people you're trying to rob. No. You never had, like, who's killing over a chain? You wanted to. It wasn't about the chain at that point. It was about you dominating that person and wanting to shoot somebody. It's never really about the chain if you're shooting for a chain. No. Um, these are people who felt entitled to whatever he had. Okay? So I don't know if they was going to, I don't know if they got to rob him, if they actually got to take anything but his life. And most of the time, sometimes they just go ahead and take your life. Right? The judgment's in the reverse. I can say that was full judgment. Hey, you got the Ten of Wands right here, carrying a burden, feeling like a weight, right? And then you got the Six of Pentacles, okay, in the reverse. Okay, this motherfucker don't, oh, he ain't sharing no wealth and he got all his money. Okay, well, we feel entitled, so that means we're going to kill him. We're going to rob him and kill him. An effort, okay? The ringleader is a man, basically a hot-tempered man, an egoic. Well, what do you call it? Egoic. I feel like they can't even know him. You know, a lot of times the people that kill you in the hood, you done probably went to high school with them. You know, to be honest. So I don't really see a Chrisean in it. All I see is people, unless they could have been hired. Or, you know, hey, did Chrisean Rock have anything to do with his unalivement? So this just comes out. A Hermit's in the reverse. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. I feel like it's definitely a guy. And I feel like maybe, I think it was over money. And I think it was over someone feeling like they were entitled to money. Or feeling like, oh, he wasn't giving them nothing. Or feeling like they're just watching him online and getting a little buzz and they ain't got it. So, yeah. Chrisean Rock honestly had nothing to do with him being unalive. So how did she feel about him being unalive? Because reposting a pregnancy test is, a paternity test is stupid. How does she really feel about Ronnie Bo being unalive? Because I'm like, they do have a lot of history together, and that don't make sense. 1, 2, 3. Unless she's stuck on the internet and thinking the internet is reality now, right? The Princess of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Wands in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. She felt like he was going to take money from her. The Princess of Cups in the reverse is like the Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay, you could have received bad news, okay, about this child. Basically, he wanted to get a DNA test, right? Chrisean is delusional. Chrisean, and I don't mean to say delusional in that way, but I mean to say, like, Chrisean has a lot of immaturity within her. And so when she seen him wanting a DNA test, she automatically considered it negative and bad news regarding her child. That's for one. And then the Queen of Wands in the reverse, it was all about her ego. How dare you? How dare you try to ruin my image of being Blueface baby mama with my child? And the problem is with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, that is a bitch, okay? And to be more technical, she also shifts blame. And she also will run with her own story, even if it's a lie. Even if it ain't what that is, she's going to press it and try to make it stick. Even though she might be all the way in the wrong, she's going to keep going about her shenanigans. She's very strong-willed in that way, and so that's what she decided to do. And also, because he passed away, now she feel like she got to defend herself, right? She feels like there's a sense of unsafety on the internet. You know, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, she had something to do with it. Oh, that was probably his baby, and that's why." That's why she put the paternity test up, because she felt like she had to defend herself. But in reality, it's all about this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. She wanted to protect the queen that she had, which is the baby. Okay, and I don't mean to sound fucked up. I mean, she ain't killing him, but she felt like he was after her prosperity, and so she's going to stand on that, and that's the hill she's going to die on, apparently. But she also felt like he was being verbally aggressive towards her too. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie about that as well. And to be honest, in the mall incident, that was that. And honestly, he really didn't even have to do all that. If he wanted a paternity test, all he had to do was serve her ass in that mall and bounced, right? And left her to do whatever she was going to do as long as she got served, okay? So, damn, Ronnie. So, she had nothing to do with it. He didn't see it coming. And bottom of the barrel dudes, that's who did it. Okay, and I wouldn't be surprised if he knew. Okay, in some type of way, right? And like anybody in the hood, I promise you, if you live in the hood, if you from the streets, if you got a music video online, if you got a little bit of buzz online, please move out the hood. If they find out that you done bought a Benz, leave out the hood. I mean, and I would like to tell y'all this. My stepdaughter, her older brother passed away the week of Christmas, and it was due to senseless gun violence because they felt like he was balling or he had a little money, and he knew them. And because they felt like he had some money, they was going to try to rob him. And it turned into a double homicide because one of the people that tried to rob him got killed, and he also got killed. So it's senseless, y'all. But that's all I get from this senseless shit. And honestly, I don't know what else to tell y'all. But rest in peace to him, and it's a sad situation. I don't want to ask how his mama feel, because to be honest, you already know how his mama feel. Her son just died, right? I don't want to ask how the family feel. You know how the family feel. They just lost their loved one. You know, so just send some healing towards them, and that's a long process. You never really heal totally from losing a child. But what I will ask is, will Ronnie Bo's family ever pursue a DNA test against Chrisean Rock when it comes to the paternity of Chrisean Jr.? Will they ever attempt to pursue it? 1, 2, 3. They might. That 9 of Pentacles, they just might. And it will be the mother, okay? The Queen of Cups is a mother figure. So I think if anyone was going to pursue it, even though the mother said that she doesn't want anything to do with Chrisean, because who wants to deal with that mess? And who wants to deal with her fans too? Who wants to deal with cyber harassment and stuff? She's too old for that. She ain't got time for that. Only people who lack something do that, right? I mean, cyber harassed, right? So she doesn't want to deal with those shenanigans. She doesn't want to deal with negative energy. So I understand that. But if she ever wants to, there is a chance that she will inquire about it. She will want to eventually, especially the fact that she lost her son. So she would think that maybe this is a piece of her son. So if she does pursue it, it will go her way. So I will say that. That's what it looks like. But I love y'all for real, y'all. I'll talk to you guys later, y'all. Peace and much love.